Good morning, students. Today we are going to start one new chapter, chapter 8, that is journal. As we all know that in accounting, first of all we have to pick one financial transaction, then we have to um, measure that financial transaction in monetary form, then we have to record that financial transaction in the very first book. So that very first book regarding to record a financial transaction is known as journal. ठीक है, एक सबसे पहली बुक जिसमें आपका फाइनेंशियल ट्रांजैक्शन सबसे पहले रिकॉर्ड होगा, दैट बुक इज़ नॉन एज जर्नल. सबसे पहले आपको क्या करना है, जो भी आपके बिजनेस ट्रांजैक्शंस हैं उन बिजनेस ट्रांजैक्शंस में से फाइनेंशियल ट्रांजैक्शंस को आपने पिक करना है. फाइनेंशियल ट्रांजैक्शन मीन्स दैट टाइप ऑफ ट्रांजैक्शन विच यू कैन कन्वर्ट इट इनटू मनी. Clear? Suppose one very efficient manager relieved, or you can say terminate by a business unit, then that type of transaction is not a financial transaction. That type of transaction is not defined as a financial transaction, बिकॉज उस ट्रांजेक्शन को हम मनी में कन्वर्ट नहीं कर सकते. ठीक है, चाहे उस एफिशिएंट और वर्कर के, उस एफिशिएंट मैनेजर के जाने से फर्म को बहुत सा लॉस होगा, बट वी कांट मेजर दैट टाइप ऑफ लॉस इन द टर्म ऑफ मनी. सो वी हैव टू राइट डाउन ओनली एंड ओनली फाइनेंशियल टाइप ऑफ ट्रांजेक्शन इन आर अकाउंटिंग बुक्स. So after finding out that type of financial transaction, we have to convert it, that transaction, into money. Then with the help of some kind of source document, you have to write down that particular transaction in the very first book, the book journal. Clear? आप किसी एविडेंस, आप किसी सोर्स डॉक्यूमेंट के बेस पर ही उस ट्रांजैक्शन को अपनी वेरी फर्स्ट बुक जर्नल में राइट कर सकते हो. ठीक है, मीन्स एविडेंस और सोर्स डॉक्यूमेंट मीन्स एनी टाइप ऑफ प्रूफ. सपोज यू हैव परचेज्ड फर्नीचर फॉर बिजनेस, then if you purchase that type of furniture on cash basis, then cash memo is a type of source document which is डिलीवर्ड टू यू बाय योर सेलर. ठीक है, जब आप परचेज़ करोगे कैश पे, तो आपको एक कैश रिसिप्ट जो है कैश मेमो के फॉर्म में आपका सेलर देगा. तो उस सेलर ने जो आपको कैश मेमो का सोर्स डॉक्यूमेंट दिया है, कैश मेमो का डॉक्यूमेंट दिया है, वो आपके लिए एक सोर्स डॉक्यूमेंट होगा और वो एविडेंस होगा कि आपने वो चीज़ परचेज़ की है बिजनेस के लिए. ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दैट सोर्स डॉक्यूमेंट यू हैव टू राइट डाउन योर ट्रांजैक्शन इन द वेरी फर्स्ट बुक, मीन्स इन द बुक्स ऑफ अकाउंटिंग. सो जर्नल इज़ ऑल्सो नोन एज द बुक ऑफ ओरिजिनल एंट्री, और यू कैन से द बुक ऑफ प्राइम एंट्री. ठीक है, ये दोनों इसके ही सिमिलर नेम हैं. सो इन जर्नल वी कैन डिफाइन जर्नल in this form, that journal is a book of prime entry, or you can say original entry. Original entry means very first time you have to enter that type of transaction in this book. Each and every financial transaction you have to write down in this very first book in original form. Clear? So journal is a prime entry book, or you can say a book of original entry, in which transactions are first recorded in a chronological order. Chronological order means you have to write down that type of transaction according to a particular sequence. You can say date wise. ठीक है, एक पर्टिकुलर डेट के ट्रांजेक्शन को, सपोज you have purchased or sold some item on a particular date on 7th of Jan. Then firstly you have to write down 7th of Jan's transaction, all transaction, whether it is related with the purchase or sale or payment of any type of expense or receiving of any type of income. You have to write down each and every transaction of that particular date regarding that 7th of Jan. Then you have to write down the transaction of 8th of Jan, means according to date you have to write down each and every financial transaction in this book with the help of some kind of evidence. ठीक है, आपके पास जो भी बुक में राइट कर रहे हो एंट्री, उसका एक एविडेंस होना मस्ट है. क्लियर? सो if the scale of your business is small, then only one book is sufficient. That book is known as journal book. But if the scale of your business is medium or large, then you have to maintain so many subsidiary books as we have discussed earlier. Purchase book for credit purchase of goods, sales book you can maintain for credit sales of goods, purchase return book you can maintain for the goods which you have returned to your supplier, which you have purchased on credit basis. In the same form, sales return book, which the customer returned, the goods which the customer returned to you. Clear? And in the same form, bills receivable, bills payable book, these books are out of syllabus, means as a subsidiary book you haven't record any type of transaction in this type of books. Otherwise, this is a book, this is also a subsidiary book. You have to write down all types of bills receivable as well as bills payable in this type of books. Next book is journal proper book or journal book. The transaction which is not recorded in any type of subsidiary book, you have to record down in this record in this type of book. So next topic is feature or qualities of a journal book. So, first feature is day-to-day recording is there, means each and every day's transaction, all types of financial transaction you have to write down in this book. So date-wise transactions are recorded in this book. Secondly, you can say that original entries are recorded in this book. Original entries means on the very first time you have to write down all types of financial transactions in this book. After then, on the basis of these journal entries, you have to prepare your ledger book. So posting in ledger is the secondary step, and this secondary step you can do with the help of this book, with the help of journal book. Clear? Then next feature or quality of this book is it records both the aspects of a transaction. ठीक है, एक ट्रांजैक्शन के दोनों एस्पेक्ट्स को इसमें राइट किया जाएगा. एनी वन aspect must be debited and another one is credited according to the double entry system. Next, you can say that next feature of journal is you can read each and every transactions detail, means each and every transactions detail is also recorded in the book of journal. क्लियर? जर्नल में आपको एक नरेशन मेंटेन करना होता है. एक यू हैव टू राइट डाउन वन नरेशन आफ्टर द कंप्लीशन ऑफ ईच एंड एवरी जर्नल एंट्री. सो नरेशन यू कैन से provide you the complete detail of that particular financial transaction. Clear? As we all know that each and every one has their own merits and demerits. So according to that, some merits or you can say advantages of journal is there. So first one is, you can say, provide accounting data in chronological order. This type of book maintain each and every transaction, each and every financial transaction according to date. So if you have to find out, if you want to find out any type of transaction which is related to a particular date, then you can easily find out with the help of this book. Clear? Next point of advantage is a possibility of error reduces. So the book of journal, in the book of journal, we have to write down both the aspects of a transaction, both the aspects of a financial transaction. So we have to write down one aspect in debit side and another one aspect in credit side, because the amount of, according to the double entry system, the amount of debit side must be equal to the amount of credit side. So if we are maintaining a journal of journal entries of a financial transaction, then it's less possibilities of errors or mistakes. But if we are doing directly ledger, means अगर हम जर्नल को स्किप कर देते हैं और डायरेक्टली लेज़र मेंटेन कर देते हैं, देन द पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ फ्रॉड्स और यू कैन से पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ मिस्टेक्स इज़ मच मोर. क्लियर? नेक्स्ट वन इज़ explanation in the transaction. Each and every journal and transaction including one written explanation, one narration is also there, and that narration describe you, provide you the detail of that particular transaction, so you can check that particular transactions detail at any time. Next one is ledger posting of transaction. So after preparing journal, we can easily maintain our secondary book, maintain लेज़र. हमें यहाँ पे जर्नल और लेज़र, जर्नल में हमें डेबिट और क्रेडिट के अमाउंट्स क्लियर होते हैं. ठीक है। तो वही अमाउंट हम आगे फॉरवर्ड कर सकते हैं अपनी प्रिंसिपल बुक में, लेज़र बुक में। सो बहुत इजी हो जाता है लेज़र को मेंटेन करना अगर आपने जर्नल प्रिपेयर की हुई है। क्लियर। नेक्स्ट वन इज लोकेशन ऑफ एरर। विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस बुक, विद द हेल्प ऑफ जर्नल, वी कैन easily maintain laser, and with the help of laser we can easily maintain trial balance. So trial balance is a statement which provide, or you can say which verify our means transactions. If any mistake is there in journal as well as laser, then your trial balance doesn't match. अगर आपकी जर्नल और लेज़र में कोई भी मिस्टेक होगी तो आपका ट्रायल बैलेंस के दोनों साइड का टोटल सेम नहीं आएगा. सो इट्स पॉसिबल टू मेंटेन ट्रायल बैलेंस विद द हेल्प ऑफ जर्नल ओनली. अगर हमने जर्नल मेंटेन किया है देन वी कैन मेंटेन लेज़र, एंड विद द हेल्प ऑफ लेज़र वी कैन ईजिली मेंटेन आवर ट्रायल बैलेंस अकाउंट, ट्रायल बैलेंस स्टेटमेंट. एंड ट्रायल बैलेंस स्टेटमेंट आपके सारे एरर्स को वेरीफाई करेगा. अगर एरर्स हैं तो आप इजीली वो लोकेट कर देगा, वो फाइंड आउट कर देगा. क्लियर. सो दीज आर द बेनिफिट्स ऑफ जर्नल. नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज लिमिटेशन ऑफ जर्नल. We all know that each and every coin has both the being sides, head as well as tail. So each and every book has their own advantages as well as their own limitations. So according to the journal's limitation, we can say that if your business transactions is very large, means very large type of business organization, this one book is not sufficient. So we have to maintain so many subsidiary books if you are doing your business at very large scale or medium scale, because if we are maintaining only one book journal, then it's not possible to record each and every transaction date wise, because that book becomes very, you can say, lengthy or very tough to maintain or to record the n number of transactions. Clear. Second one is not a simple system of recording. You have to record each and every transaction by applying a particular rule of debit and credit. आपने भी किया है ना जर्नल प्रिपेयर करने से पहले. you have to know each and everything about the double entry system, the rules of debit and credit. Only then you can maintain journal. So this is नोट अ कप ऑफ टी फॉर एवरी वन. ठीक है, सबके लिए ईजी नहीं है. आपको कुछ रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस को फॉलो करना पड़ेगा, उससे गो थ्रू होना पड़ेगा. सो सम काइंड ऑफ, यू कैन से, एनालिटिकल टाइप ऑफ और टेक्निकल टाइप ऑफ नॉलेज इज़ रिक्वायर्ड टू प्रिपेयर वन एरर फ्री जर्नल. नेक्स्ट वन इज़ कैश बैलेंस इज़ नॉट रिवील्ड. Means suppose if you want to know the cash balance of a particular day, on a particular day, then it's not possible with the help of journal only. Then we have to maintain one separate book, that is cash book. अगर आपको किसी एक डेट का कैश बैलेंस फाइंड आउट करना है कि हमारे पास सपोज 7,000 का कैश इन हैंड अवेलेबल है, एंड वी वांट टू मैच दैट कैश बैलेंस विद आवर अकाउंटिंग बुक, कि अकाउंटिंग बुक में भी यही बैलेंस शो हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा. सो वो जर्नल की हेल्प से पॉसिबल नहीं है, बिकॉज जर्नल कंटेन ईच एंड एवरी डेज ट्रांजैक्शन, ऑल टाइप्स ऑफ ट्रांजैक्शन रिगार्डिंग अ पर्टिकुलर डे. तो उस एक पर्टिकुलर डे में आपके सारे ट्रांजैक्शंस मिक्स होंगे. देन यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट, यू हैव टू पिक ओनली कैश ट्रांजैक्शन ऑन अ सेपरेट पेज, यू हैव टू राइट डाउन, देन you have to calculate your cash balance. So it's a very difficult or you can say typical work. So to remove this, some kind of some type of business transactions skip journal, and they maintain a cash book in the place of journal, because cash book contains all types of cash transactions with both the aspects, as well as debit as well as credit. Clear. अगर आपके कैश ट्रांजैक्शंस ज़्यादा हैं, देन यू हैव टू मेंटेन कैश बुक सेपरेटली. नेक्स्ट वन यू कैन से नॉट अ सब्सटीट्यूट ऑफ लेज़र, मीन्स अगर आपने जर्नल बना लिया तो ये ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आपको लेज़र बनानी नहीं होगी। क्लियर, आपको एक पर्टिकुलर पर्सन के साथ अगर डीलिंग करनी है, एक पर्टिकुलर पर्सन के ट्रांजैक्शन और उसकी अमाउंट को फाइंड आउट करना है, देन यू हैव टू मेंटेन लेज़र ऑल्सो। सो जर्नल जो है वो लेज़र का प्लेस नहीं ले सकती, उसका सब्सटीट्यूट नहीं हो सकती। जर्नल अपनी जगह है, each involves each and every transaction, each and every financial transaction according to the date. But if we want to know exact amount we have to pay to a particular person or institution or firm, then we have to maintain one separate account of that particular institution, firm or person, means we have to maintain ledger. So journal is not a substitute of ledger. Topic is format of a journal. So as we have discussed earlier in the rules of debit and credit, I'm explaining the same. So in journal format we have to maintain 5 columns. First column for date. Date means the date of transaction you have to write down. Firstly you have to write down the year, then you have to write down the month. Suppose June is there and comma, then you have to write down the date 17. Clear? So very first column for date of the transaction you have to write down. Second column for particulars. Particulars means both the aspects, debit as well as credit, you have to write down in this column. Clear? Debit entries, credit entries, you have to write down in this form, in a proper format. Means suppose you are writing debit transaction, then you have to start just from the line, and if you are writing credit transaction, then you have to write down two, then aspect, means leaving some space, you have to write down 2, then you can start your credit transaction. After the completion of both the aspects, you have to write down one narration in bracket form. In that narration you have to write down the brief description of that particular transaction. Next column is for, third column is for ledger folio, LF you can write down. Ledger folio means you have to write down the page number on which you have to write down both the aspects on in the book of ledger. ठीक है, मीन्स आपने ये दोनों ट्रांजैक्शन, दोनों एस्पेक्ट्स को लेज़र में किस पेज नंबर पे राइट किया है, यू हैव टू राइट डाउन दैट पेज नंबर हियर. नेक्स्ट वन इज डेबिट अमाउंट. You have to write down debit amount using commas, and the same amount you have to debit it, the same you have to write down in credit side in credit amounts column.